Hi, friends. This is Farmer Brown here. Well, actually, no. This is Pastor Terry McCarthy. I just have my favorite flannel shirt on today, and so I said that. But it's later on a Thursday than I would normally record one of these prayer notes videos. But I'm in a good place for that, so I thank God for that. And I want to thank you all that and ask for your continued prayers. But want to thank you for your prayers on Wednesday. Those of you who are in chapel in Gettysburg, I asked for prayers for my niece's son, my great nephew, Beckett, who has immune disorder that affects his immune system, and is frequently sick. And it's been a hard week for him with a really nasty intestinal bug. And it's no fun to be sick when you're 3 and bloated and have all those kind of symptoms. So he's doing a little bit better today, and I think he's on the mend. But continue to appreciate your prayers for Beckett Chapel. His name is. Anyway, so I've been reading from, as you know, as many of you know, from Henry Nouwen's book, The Life of the Beloved, and we're in this first chapter where he really kind of introduces and speaks greatly on this idea of the voice telling us that we are God's beloved, that we are living the life of the beloved. And he writes, it was as if I kept refusing to hear the voice that speaks from the very depth of my being and says, "You are my beloved. On you my favor rests." The voice has always been there, but it seems that I was much more eager to listen to other louder voices saying, "Prove that you are worth something. Do something relevant. Do something spectacular. Something outstanding," would be my word. But to go back to Nouwen, or powerful, and you will earn the love you so desire. Meanwhile, the soft and gentle voice that speaks in the silence and solitude of my heart remained unheard, or at least unconvincing. That soft, gentle voice that calls me the beloved has come to me in countless ways. My parents, friends, teachers, students, and the many strangers who crossed my path have all sounded that voice in different tones. I've been cared for by many people with much tenderness and gentleness. I've been taught and instructed with much patience and perseverance. Same is true for me, and probably has been for you too. And continuing again with Nouwen, I've been encouraged to keep going when I was ready to give up, and was stimulated to try again when I failed. I've been rewarded and praised for success, but somehow all of these signs of love were not sufficient to convince me that I was the beloved. Let us pray. Lord, make us attentive to your presence. Make us attentive to that voice in the depth of our being, and that you have given to us. Show us through the love of others, as Nouwen writes about. That voice that convinces us we are of yours. We are beloved of yours. On us, your favor, Lord, rests. May we know that so deeply. And I keep praying for that because it is so essential. And I keep reading of that in this wonderful book. But Lord, thank you for that. Thank you for those voices in my life, of those parents and teachers and friends and loved ones who keep telling me, who keep repeating me, who keep mentoring me, and trying to convince me despite challenges and impairments, my own, frankly, my own freaking stubbornness and selfishness. And to each of our own stubbornness and selfishness, we have to prove ourselves, don't we? Society sometimes shows us that and shows us its role models that prove it to everyone else or feel they have to flaunt it. But we don't. We have your presence. We have your love channeled to us through those who loved us. And we have the voice telling us, as you told your son, you are my beloved. May each of you be granted that through the Lord's favor today. And may all this be so, and I pray. And I pray that God wishes you all peace and all goodness tonight and in the coming days as always. And I really do hope to see you again soon. All right. Bye-bye.